President Moon Jae-in has now arrived in Hanoi as part of his 7-day trip to Vietnam and the United Arab Emirates. He will be staying in Vietnam for 3 days to discuss ways to improve economic and diplomatic ties with Southeast Asian nations. Our Cha Sang-mi has more.
President Moon Jae-in arrived at Vietnam's Noi Bai International Airport Thursday afternoon. The first item on the President Moon's schedule is rather sporty. He is to meet Vietnam's national football team, led by South Korean coach Park Hang-seo. Park became a national hero in Vietnam in January after he successfully led the country's under-23 football squad to the final match of the Asian Football Confederation Under-23 Championship, an unprecedented achievement for a Southeast Asian country. On Friday, President Moon is to sit down for talks with his Vietnamese counterpart President Tran Dai Quang and other officials in Ho Chi Minh City. He will press home the importance of bilateral relations and Vietnam's role in his new southern policy. The new policy is aimed at increasing Korea's bilateral trade with ASEAN members to $200 billion by 2020, and Korea is aiming for half of that, $100 billion, to be with Vietnam. Currently, Vietnam is the world's third largest importer of South Korean products. President Moon said the bilateral trade volume between South Korea and Vietnam came to nearly $64 billion in 2017. After 3 days in Vietnam, President Moon will head to the United Arab Emirates, where he will hold summit talks with the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi. President Moon will be in the UAE for 4 days. This 7-day tour marks the president's first state visit this year and his second to a Southeast Asian nation after his state visit to Indonesia last November. President Moon had pledged to visit all 10 ASEAN member nations during his term. Cha Sang-mi, Arirang News.